Stas. Sorry, wrong country. It's America, Texas. As you can hear, me and Finn are absolutely ready for this race, as we always are. No skills today because he's a bitch, but I got the next best thing, slash better one at this point, because at least he's here. How are you, Finn?
Um, to be honest, mate, I'm not gonna lie to you. I sat down about 10 minutes ago, put my headset on, and thought I just need a break. To be
No,
honest,
I do understand that. I often
like
think I've done like 5 races in a row. I think I need a break at this point.
it's coming here for the second time in 3 weeks. I've really thought about like, do I really need this right now? Like, do I really have to do this, or do I just need to have a break? But you know what? I'm here. I'm ready. I'm primed. I'm ready to go.
You are
Gonna,
primed. Yeah. Which
gonna put a
flavour
cap on
primed
for the Grand
today?
Prix. I am. I'm lemon and lime today. That's what I
Hmm. Yeah, proper mid flavour. That does sound like you. Right, hang on. I'm
but
getting a message from Pete saying that apparently your mic doesn't sound very good, so I might need to sort something out.
oh shit.
Try
It might just be my mic itself. It's normally bad on Xbox parties
it
compared to
sounds
Discord.
fine on to me.
You know what? Maybe I should just have that break. My
Yeah,
mic
that's what I
even
think it
not
is.
working for me now. But anyway,
Just try.
go on to the stream. It might just be the what my mic sounds like normally.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna have a listen to. Um, maybe just try like taking it out and putting it back in again. It
Yeah.
might
Well,
help as well.
right, test.
Right, let's listen to the stream.
I think that sounds better. It's not great, but that is just kind of how my mic sounds from Xbox. It's clearer on Discord. I don't know what it is, but for Xbox, it's normally not great. If I keep talking, it sounds fine, but when I stop, it's a bit like croaky and shit.
No, that sounds better now. I think
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
it was like really staticky originally.
Yeah.
There is a little
Um.
bit still, but you sound much more clear. I think
Thank you, mate. I appreciate that.
just as sexy as what I can hear. Luckily for the
Stop it.
stream. I'll keep it on in the
Who?
background just in case. Right, anyway,
Yes.
let's talk about the race. Obviously, we've got a reverse grid today. So we've got Caney and Matt at the back because they chose it. But other than that, we've got the current championship order in reverse. So Tom, Pete, Chetty, top three. Bray, Damie, Red Brazil, BT, Copper, Daz, Tony, and Sparky at the front. I
Oh
mean,
my God, Sparky's back.
yeah, Sparky's back.
Oh, we're going. Oh, it's formation. I got
Sparky
really
is
excited because
back.
I thought I got really excited for Sparky being back.
Obviously, the last time we saw a reverse grid with Sparky at the front was the
No.
infamous Baku. How do we think this first turn is going to go for Sparky in this in terms of in comparison to that one?
Hopefully this time he's not practiced for 3 weeks for one corner or one sector. So we can only hope for him. Bless him. Um, Although I do fear for his life, knowing that Tony Toshek is next to him on the grid. We all know that man is a fucking terrorist.
You've got some experience racing with some of these people, and is
I
that
do.
is that your biggest takeaway from Tony?
Um, you see, when I think of Tony Toshek, I think of Monaco last year. You know, when around the hairpin, when I just sent him into a wall.
Right,
That
so
was
good
just due to his
memories.
absolute. his absolute terrence he done to me the rest of the race. So he got what he deserved that race, I think.
Is that Tony at the back? No, that is Brayancourt deciding to run it. Oh no, that is Tony deciding to run into the wall on the formation lap.
I mean, Daz is almost just not Daz. Fucking BT's almost swiped Sparky out on the formation lap.
Yeah, BT, watch out, mate, because anyone that touches Sparky, instant season ban.
They're getting it. And not in a nice way.
So, Finley Evans, who is your prediction to win today?
You see, Sparky gets wide. You see, I think he's been working really hard the last few weeks. You know, he's here consistently every week. He doesn't moan. I'm going to go with TTV Project BT win.
Right.
I'm joking. I'm gonna go Pete. I think Pete's gonna win. Why the fuck are my dogs getting Larry?
Yeah, go short. No, I'm not gonna say that.
I'll fucking kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
Obviously, yeah, Pete. We know he's got the pace. He is obviously a Div 1 driver. We know this.
Yeah, we all know.
But he refuses to take it. So yeah, I could see that happening. We'll see. We'll see. Wow, what a start!
Sparky stayed in the lead.
Go on, Sparky!
Go on, Sparky!
He breaks a bit early. Daz round the outside. Oh, Tony and Copper. Damie's got an excellent start from about 7th up to 4th already. And he'll be one to look out for because we know he's got a lot of pace. He just hasn't been around for all the races.
I completely forgot about Damien and Daz. They're not too bad.
I'd say Damie is quicker than Daz, but Daz decent consistency. Although he does like to get a few penalties, which really came to the forefront last week in Mexico, where he decided to get about 21 seconds.
He's already got a 2-second gap to Sparky.
Yeah, this is a good start. Damie will need to get past Sparky now. And you know what?
Yeah.
Good on Sparky for actually racing people this time.
He's doing well. Fair play.
Because last year when this happened, Sparky just sort of drove out the way. And we don't like to see that.
BT?
Yeah, it was a very opportunistic move. Oh, Sparky's sending it on Copper!
Go on,
Sparky! That's what we love to see.
This is what we've told him for like a year. It's just stop being a fucking little bitch and fucking race people.
You know what?
He
might not have the pace, but this is much better racing from Sparky, which is something we wanted to see.
He's racing.
And you know what? He gave Chetty more than enough room there as well, in my opinion. Like this good side-by-side racing by Sparky. He's doing what he can.
I'm gonna drop you a little fact bit. So yesterday, while Chetty was commentating, he had a go at me, Skills and Gold Samurai for the amount of penalties we got. He somehow managed to get 3 warnings in the first lap of the race.
Yeah, that is very early. I was about to bring that up. That is extremely early to be getting a 3-second penalty. I will say though, obviously me and Chetty are built very different. I am so clear of that, bozo. But I did have 2 warnings within about the first 3 laps and managed to go the full race without a penalty. So it is doable if you start to actually like concentrate on them. Daz having a bit of a moment at the front there.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought I had one of the best ever races yesterday.
Is that so?
My first race, since quitting my job for DRL.
Yeah, did you feel like you bled the black and gold a bit more yesterday? Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, you know the emblem.
Oh, the logo.
The logo of the league is black and gold. So.
I've been bleeding DRL since the day I found joined, mate.
Yeah, I think honestly, I think there's a case to be like judged upon between you and McSmashley on who is more devoted to their team, because you with DRL and McSmashley with his, I think his Padbury Village or something, his football team.
Padbury washed. They're washed.
Oh, I'm not denying that they're on the same level, like quality wise, but you know, people support their own teams to the level that they want to.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, look, people, some
smash
people
every
in
guy.
this league, I'm not going to name names, but I've just got to have the same commitment that I do to this league, you know?
Yeah, you know,
It's a privilege to be here.
and
Not a chore.
Finn Evans never has a break. He's always
Never.
turning up. He's always
Always
getting
here.
some arse finishes, but he still's there every week.
I'm still here, alright? I'm still here.
Some people, you know, too busy with female attention, which is an absolute disgrace when you're driving an F1, because we all know that no one in this league gets any female attention.
I tell my missus every Monday she can fuck off between the hours of 2 and half 10.
Yeah, and rightly so. That's how it should be. BT sending it on Copper. Oh, he's massively outbroken himself there, though.
What a fucking idiot.
Clever driving from True Copper there. He knew what he was doing.
That was a bit wobbly though.
Let's have a look. So,
Tom's dropped places, by the way.
yeah, he's not had the greatest start. We've got, because especially considering he started just behind Chetty and Pete, who are up in
Yeah,
5th and
so
6th.
He's gone ahead of them, and Chase doing right, apart from his 3-second penalty got in 1 lap.
But yeah, Tom's only made out 1 place, which is not great for our current championship leader. Probably all that extra weight in the car, but you know, nothing he can do about that.
Emotional weight or actual weight?
Probably both, honestly.
BT and McP are going side by side. So on.
And we know one thing about BT, and it is that he will get penalties. No, it is that he will fight every position. Whether that's a good choice or not is maybe debatable, but yeah, it's his style. He wants to keep every position that he has. And Pete's gonna have to pick his move wisely here. Oh, but Brian Court sends it. Oh, and Brian Court and Chetty have got themselves hooked, and Pete as well.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Pete Bowl.
I don't think you can blame Pete there personally, but we'll still call it a Pete Bowl because it's Pete.
Pete, massively Pete Bowl.
I think Brian Court was probably the most to blame there though for sending it up the inside.
Shock horror.
That has helped Tom. He's up into 7th after that, but he doesn't seem to have the overwhelming pace. I mean, Red Brazil is gapping him.
I mean,
So,
to be fair to Tom,
he
I
seemed
don't
to
think he's
gain
done
it.
any practice. I think he's literally just come on and probably nabbed your setup and just gone with it.
Maybe, yeah. He's probably been having a break before this, to be honest.
Honestly, he deserves it. He's got so much for this league.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah.
he talks every now and again.
Yeah, he does a bit. He does an hour and a half of commentary every Monday, and
That's a tough
out
life.
of the actual.
That is a tough
It's a
life.
tough life, you know. It's not compared to me, though. You know that we die for this league.
Yeah, you know, I think if we gave Tom an ultimatum of DRL or his work, his job, he would choose his job, and that is just that's just not good enough. True Copper, by the way, is the next person to get a penalty, so we're up to 3 people with penalties already. This track is very easy to get a penalty in.
Yeah, very easy, especially through the S's. I remember looking at a clip from yesterday, and I was battling with skills, and I just cut the first part of the S's just to stay side by side with him.
Standard,
I hope to see something
standard
like
Finn
today.
Evans driving.
Look, I'm just driving.
So, what are we looking at now? So, Daz has now dropped down to 4th, so he's struggling a bit with the pace of the front 3 now. Copper's done
He
well
gets
to get back up to 2nd after a poor start.
Yeah.
Damie, we know he's got the pace. He looks like the one to catch right now. On those harder tyres as well, compared to Copper's mediums. He's still keeping the gap and maybe even
Copper is
gaining a
struggling
10th or 2.
through that second sector, he is struggling a lot.
It's possible that Copper's maybe running a higher wing, or sorry, a lower wing,
Maybe.
higher speed. But yeah, we'll see how that develops.
I thought you were
Matt,
about to give some like one Chetty analysis then,
nah,
some
come
like
on.
tyre analysis.
We can see how the mediums have degraded a little bit more. as they are a softer tyre. Possibly the C3 tyre, I believe.
Like anyone actually gives a fuck what he's talking about. People just drifted.
Yeah, Copper is
For a
definitely
second.
struggling. I think his rear's possibly overheating from the degradation of the tyres. They will be having much more heat
Track temperature.
generated through them.
The track temperature is 10 degrees higher than I thought it was going to be this afternoon. So, here we are.
Especially after last week where we were at, where the fuck were we at? Mexico, which is, I believe it's a slightly higher altitude track, so there's a bit more air flowing through the tyres, which are keeping them cool. Oh, sorry guys. Yeah, Chetty joined the party quickly there and was just giving you some analysis.
Honestly.
We just thought we'd let him go with it.
I had to hold my nose from it. He's starting to smell out the whole place, but to get rid of it as quick as possible.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, that boy has not had a shower in a good God knows how long.
Probably like 30 years, I reckon.
Yeah. Just most of his age.
Matt, by the way, back to the actual race. Yeah. Daz, by the way, is falling. He is struggling on his tyres. I definitely think he's got his tyre pressures a bit too high. And now he's got a 3-second time penalty. Tom is quietly making his way up. Got quite a gap to Copper now, though, so we'll see what sort of pace he actually has. Matt is gaining on Damie. He's lowered the gap from about 2 seconds to just over a second now in the last couple laps. So Matt looks like maybe he is the fastest right now. Is he going to get
like yesterday?
Ooh.
I felt like yesterday that the mediums weren't this bad degradation-wise. I felt like they were still like in a good level at this point yesterday.
I think it's a tough one to judge because I think like for me personally, I was in a bit of a train for most of it, obviously starting nearer the back, so I could sort of just use the DRS and just get pulled along and not really have to abuse them. When they're in these sort of scenarios where they're by themselves, people like Copper, it might go a bit quicker, I don't know, because if they're trying to keep up with the guys ahead or keep ahead of the guys behind.
Our two championship rivals in P5 and P6 as well.
Yeah.
Who is fatter? That is the question.
That is a tough one.
I think it's Tom these days, you know.
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, for me, all everyone needs to know is that if you put both of them on each end of a seesaw, that thing is breaking.
Fuck.
Neither is going up one side. It is just snapping in the middle. Pete's going to send it on Tom here into turn 1.
Hello.
Not quite the...
As we're in America, I've heard that some of these drivers have got like different drinks in their helmets.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do you have any insight onto what people are drinking in this fine little race?
Well, I heard there's some Prime in Pete's car because he is a massive KSI fanboy and also loves Logan Paul's vlogs, if he still does them. But I heard he listens to every Impulsive podcast that ever comes out.
Interesting.
And you know what? Weirdly, he seems to say that Prime is cheap, which I'm not sure about that, but maybe Pete's
£2 a bottle is
a rich
cheap,
man.
To be fair.
I don't know if it is.
It's like you go to like Asda and shit. They're like £2 a bottle.
Yeah, that's quite a bit. I mean, even like a Coke isn't that much, and they're fucking overpriced as it is. Tom, what do I reckon? I don't know what Tom's drinking, but I could see something like
Tom's got, like brisket juice in there, like from Texas shit.
I reckon he's drinking Monster brisket flavour.
Yeah, that is right on Tom's alley. Yeah.
Tom gives that Kyle energy with the Monster, and then he's got to get his fat content as well whilst during the race. So
I'm the type of guy to drink a Monster and then put a pile of it in his room and stack his cans. Just imagine him doing that.
I reckon True Copper is drinking some Shaq soda.
What the fuck is that?
If you don't know what that is, you should go and look it up. Shaq Soda, fucking amazing drink. Copper obviously claims to be about 7 foot, so that's my reasoning.
I'm looking at Brett Cora now, and I can think of like that really sweet bar drink.
Oh yeah,
Like the blue one. That's
like the bubble gum one.
Giant, yeah, it's giant bottles of that, and it's just got bottles of that in his room.
That is disgusting. that is just like, do you know the video? Oh no, I'm gonna show you how flipping young you are / old I am here. But do you know the video of the kid, where they're like, oh look, it's a kid on crack, and then they throw a basketball at his head, and he goes, yeah, yeah, that is Brian Core.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Especially during this race where he's got like millions of E numbers running through him.
I didn't realise Matt got into the leader race.
Yeah, Matt and Damien have been trading places in the last couple laps.
The type of guy to just drink water.
You reckon?
Yeah.
You know what? I can actually
that.
see that. Like, he barely ever says anything in the chats.
Yeah.
Just sort of
to him.
Yeah, turns up. Can win Div 2 races, but you put him in Div 1 and he struggles. Like, yeah, he just is a water drinker, isn't he? No electrolytes.
Yeah.
Just hydration and nothing else.
I bet Sparky just drinks pure Stella. That's his diet.
Feel sorry for his missus. Or Mister, we don't judge. Oh, someone's round. Damie's round. Damie spun it.
Could him and Matt have got into
Oh, big Damie bottle. Rivaling Pete for bottle of the year already. I don't know which race Pete bottled it, but I just know he'll be there.
Every fucking week. I don't know, Japan's the big one.
Japan.
Where he got like 10 seconds after getting like 6 seconds off of time penalties. Just completely fucks it and boxes of softs.
Oh my god, yeah, and Damie is all over the place now. Yeah, I think I know what you're on about. I'm trying to remember, but I can't quite remember exactly what it was. But yeah, I think I do remember Pete bottling it a bit there.
Especially after finishing P4 in Div 1 the day before as well.
Damie really struggling. Back down to 8th now. Matt's got a huge gap now, so I can't see anyone catching Matt, to be honest, at this point, without a safety car.
It's nice to see a Div 1 driver leading the Div 2 race, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of what we expect. We don't know if Matt is going to carry on. That is not my decision. Apparently, right now, I've got no power as an admin anymore.
Really?
Seems that way. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with Matt.
Do you want to elaborate?
No.
The
people listening who need to know, they know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I'll back you, mate. I'll back you. As a vice admin, I'll back you.
Cheers, mate.
No worries. About the feelings I couldn't get involved in the tickets either. That's what it is.
Yeah. I mean, you know, some people just get a bit personal with it, and I'm not a big fan of that.
Yeah.
But, you know, classic want moment.
Facts.
Oh, God. Brian Core got clipped there by Caney. Needs to be careful when passing down the straight. Not Bray, to be fair to him. More Caney, that one. Copper has come in. He is the first one to come in. Did Tom come in as well? Yeah, Tom came in. BT, Daz, and Damie have all come in as well. So the Alpine's looking quite decent.
Yeah, I mean, when they got two like half-decent drivers for this division, you kind of expect them to do well.
Yeah.
I'm still just thinking of people, what they drink. I think Red Brazil just drinks whatever the fuck he wants. He's just a goat.
Yeah, I mean, what would you consider like the goat drink? Because whatever it is, that's what Brian Core's drinking.
See, it depends, because it's very opinionated, really.
Yeah, no,
like,
I agree. But in your opinion,
drink is like a cherry Pepsi Max. That's
okay,
a goat drink.
interesting.
or like something like a full fat Coke is unreal from a can.
Yeah. You're not giving him the Stella then. Peter's come out just behind Copper, so don't know what the gap was before, but I think he's gained a bit. I don't know what I would give Red Brazil. I'm trying to think.
Oh no, Red Brazil gives off like Conor McGregor vibes. I reckon he drinks like proper 12 on the daily, just to lap on proper 12.
Or have you seen that video of that guy who downed a whole bottle of vodka?
Yeah.
That's Red Brazil right there. That is Red Brazil. That's Red Brazil right there. He just downs vodka bottles and it doesn't even affect him.
That weird.
Oh, safety car.
Safety car. Okay.
Who is
this
out?
Fucked Tom and
Tony's spot. Oh, is it Tony? Tony's round. I don't. Has he got? Oh yeah, Tony's lost his front wing. So I think something's happened with Tony. I think he spun it coming out of the S section. Surprised that's a safety car, but not the greatest for Matt here. I'm not gonna lie.
No, the gap is gone now. But he kind of just confirmed he's spotting P1 though for the restart.
Yeah.
Mediums will go to the end, but they will struggle at the end.
The only thing in his favour is we had Jelly Belly pitting on lap 13, sorry, to go on to mediums, and he definitely struggled with his tyres at the end. But with the safety car, Matt may be okay, and he's on the faster tyre, so I think this actually might work out quite well for Matt. I'm going to take back my original statement. Surprising that Copper and Pete haven't come in. Tom as well. I would have thought maybe it would have been. They're not in the greatest spot as it is. I wonder whether it would have been a better idea to come in and put some mediums on and try and keep up with them at the front.
Yeah, the fact that they haven't has fucked them really, because everyone else around them is going to be on fresh rubber and they're going to be stuck on older, harder tyres, you know. Sorry, just my kit analysis coming out there.
Yeah. No, it's okay. Some people need to have some informational parts of the commentary.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Tom and basically, long story short, Copper and Tom fucked. So towards the end, they might match him, like tyre wear wise, but I still think at this point, everyone else is on harder. Well, Pete's on hards, but Matt's on mediums, which would be quite interesting to look at. Braid on mediums. I don't know. What is the better tyre at this point, Gilly? What do you reckon?
I do think the mediums are going to be better, to be honest, because you look at where Tony is on the map. He's not going to be around for. I don't think he's even going to be around for the end of the next lap behind the safety car.
Yeah.
So we're going to be. That would mean we'd restart lap 15. 13 laps on the mediums. I think that's better than being 13 laps on the hards. Because I think they will last just about for 13 laps.
It's not looking good, babe.
Big man ting. It's not looking good, babe. Right, let's carry on with the drinks.
If you're Tom and popping out, I would box now just to have the gap from Tony. You may start behind Sparky, but you'll be on fresher rubber than everyone else.
I do agree. Finn apparently your mic is bugging again, so try removing it again.
Okay. I've just seen in the Discord that a bit of Williams communications going on. BT gonna let Damien pass on the restart apparently.
Oh yeah, Damien. Oh yeah, I see that. Bit of teamwork.
Should have done the little radio noise there. Bling.
Gotta say, BT staying out on 8 lap old hards is an interesting decision. So
yeah. Brave.
I can understand why he's letting him past.
The Williams.
Going back to your question about drinks, by the way, what do we think for Chetty?
Some like, I don't know what to say without being like racist. So
I'm
we think
thinking
about this.
some like Arabic tea.
Oh no, I'm getting like green tea vibes from you know, like a
I feel
green
like
tea.
green tea's too healthy.
Yeah, you're right. No, he's drinking an English tea with like 6 sugars. And by the
Nah, I
sixth one,
think
he's looking at his partner and he goes, "What? I'm being healthy."
I think that's got like I think it's got too much of a sorry, too little of a smell to it too. I think he needs something really pungent just to match him.
Yeah.
Ooh, Tony has caught up. Safety car is in, lap 14. That will help the hard runners. Not a huge amount, but it's something.
Interesting.
I think the problem is going to be that Matt at the front is going to have clean air to get away with his fresher, softer tyres. And I don't know if anyone's going to be able to keep up. Pete is obviously the most likely, but...
Part of me wants Matt to win, so he had less people to talk to in the interview.
Yeah. I mean, at the moment, we got to speak to Brain Core again. So, you apparently are his lucky charm.
Every time. Also, Tom's lucky charm to win, but that's not looking good.
Not looking good, Bev.
Brave's managed to keep with Matt at the restart. And Copperas as well.
It's not been the greatest restart, to be honest, from Matt.
No.
True Copper making his car as wide as possible.
Against Pete, which is pretty fucking hard to compare to, really.
You can see that the size of him is just a diminutive figure next to PT.
Who put you in GCSE fucking English?
Okay, how dare you? I got an A in English. I'm a clever boy.
Oh, I got an A star in English language. So.
I got an A in both, so.
Oh, Pete, you got to send it from there, mate. Fucking hell.
Ooh! Big move from Caney, sending it on the inside of Chetty, who has no reply because English is not his first language. Tom just sitting behind them, probably got a nose peg on right now, but you know, he'll be just snacking on his nachos or whatever's in his car today, whilst he's back there.
With his brisket flavoured monster.
He'll just be sucking on a glizzy or something.
Oh yeah.
He's sat behind. Matt does set the fastest lap, but only half a second ahead of Bray still. So Bray's surprisingly quick right now.
Copper is struggling as well. Those fresh mediums are definitely coming into play.
Yeah, I definitely think those hard tyres are the wrong choice.
Yeah.
Caney looks pretty racy behind these two as well, but
I mean,
he has got to go round about a fucking brick wall.
Looking at Tom at the minute, Tom's going to be interesting to watch because everyone in front of him has a 3-second penalty at least.
Yeah. Other than Bray and Matt, obviously, but they're going to be too far ahead anyway.
Realistically, well, Chetty's kind of fucking him over, but a podium could still be on for Tom.
It's a possibility, but I think with 12 and a half laps to go, it is definitely still a very real possibility that any of these drivers with no penalties can still get one.
Yeah.
It's just so easy to do. There are so many corners around this track that you can cut.
Caney gets Copper.
No, what great! That is great driving from Pete. Actually, I've got to give it to him. That was beautiful.
Oh!
Caney getting a bit squirmy behind.
Yeah. I don't know. Copper can't really leave more room there. It's a corner that's swinging around it, yeah. If you're going to keep your nose in like that, Caney, you kind of got to suffer the consequences.
Daz and Tony going side by side further back. Daz picks up a 3-second penalty for his troubles with that. And Tony's going to keep the place as well. Matt has decided to put on the pace. And he is now 1.5 seconds ahead of Brain Core, so he has...
He burnt all of his battery on that last lap.
Yeah, he's decided to drive like the Div 1 driver that he is.
That's what we love to see.
my original teammate actually this season, but you know,
Yeah.
clearly I'm not good enough for him. So thanks for that,
I'm
Matt.
stuck with Exotic, so what's worse? I think you might have referred Matt, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, Exotic is someone.
I wish
Don't
I
really know how
had
to
Killer as a
describe
teammate,
Exotic.
to be honest. Newton Gillick's
You wish
just
you had
that guy
Newton,
this
yeah.
year. He's just that guy. I can't lie.
I think that says a lot about you.
What do you mean?
I mean, if there's one thing I know about Newton Killer, it's that he does not like a certain type of person.
And what's that?
I'm not going to elaborate because I don't want to
No.
get Newton in trouble, but
Elaborate.
yeah, I mean, if anyone in the chat knows Newton, they'll know who I'm talking about. What I'm talking about.
He just doesn't like me, basically. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I don't think he doesn't like you. In fact, I'd say that he probably does quite like you. I mean, maybe not like a huge amount because you are you and you are quite annoying.
I am the, I'm like the
But-
most jarring person of all time. But
But like before he gets to know your personality, I think he'll like you. Just on face value.
yeah, just don't be like. Okay, I might be catching on. Maybe. I'm not
Whereas
too
like
sure.
Che, on the other hand, he might not like Che very much.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm on the I don't know. I understand.
On the
trying to say.
bandwagon.
That's the one. He's like so cool. You know what? This Mutt race is giving me vibes from last season's Kota race.
Oh, right. Yeah, you just had to mention it, didn't you? This is why you wanted to do this race in the first place, isn't it?
I had to get one of my 2 wins in there last season.
Pete is back up into third.
Yeah, when I run this race by like half a minute.
I don't know, mate. I wasn't there. That was one of the 2 or 3 races that I missed last season.
Yeah, I won by like half a minute. It was quite good actually. It was quite an easy race for me. Bearing in mind, it was a McLaren P1, P2 at that time.
Hmm.
So it kind of says a lot when me and Chetty are both on the podium together.
Who?
Me and that one Chetty.
No, who asked?
Oh. I'm gonna go kill myself now.
No, don't do that, silly.
I'm actually gonna try and figure out what I'm gonna eat.
Have you still not ordered anything?
I haven't.
Mate, honestly, if I was still doing Div 2 comms with Pete, he would have ordered about 4 different meals at this point.
Look, I'm trying
How
to
have
watch
you
my
managed
plate,
to
okay?
not do anything?
Why is Papa John's messaging me? I don't like Papa John's.
Oh, then they trying to entice you?
I'm more of a Domino's guy. I can't lie. You can get
Fair
fat.
enough. I'm not really a big Domino's fan.
No. You strike me
Makes
as a
me
Papa
ill.
John's type of guy.
I don't really order takeaway pizza in general, to be honest. But
Fair.
yeah, Domino's makes me ill. I don't know what is in it, but
Oh, I could do a Pete style fashion and order a KFC.
you know, Pete has claimed to me multiple times that he actually doesn't like KFC that much.
I could get a Tower Burger. That shit's unreal. The ones
You
with
know
the
what?
cheese and the hash brown.
That's alright. I'm a bigger fan though of the stacker,
Stacker.
the one with 2
that-
chicken things in it, and then like the spicy sauce.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm too white, so I don't like spicy shit.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No. To be fair, I have heard that you find mayo spicy
No, I don't like mayo. Mayo can fuck off.
and ketchup
No, ketchup's the goat.
and barbecue. All of them are too spicy for you.
Barbecue's a bit too sweet for me, I can't lie.
You just swallow those taste buds, buddy.
Yeah, I kind of need to start my life really, but...
I think you should just come
Sorry,
down
that's
to come down and see me and Tom.
I think I should as well, but I think Tom couldn't think of anything worse.
I think that it would get him out of his depression era right now.
I think I'd put him back, like I'd put him like down under.
No, imagine, right? Imagine he gets a full day in real life to just say what he wants to you.
He would love
Do you not
that.
think he would love that?
He would fucking love it.
I don't know if you would love it, but that's not my point right now.
Yeah, you might be right. But I've been pushing for a Down syndrome meetup for ages, and no one's on the bandwagon. I can't lie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I just don't know what. The problem is that everyone will say things because like we have mentioned stuff before, but people will say things and then never actually act upon them. So
Yeah,
you know,
I think before the end of the year, it's got to happen. All we have to do is find a location, find something to do, and just know that we're all gonna be there.
I think
That's
the easiest one would be to go get something to eat because I know that there's a couple people in there that definitely would be up for that.
Yeah, that'd be quite the thing is for me, is like that's a bit of a travel for going to get some food. You know,
And also, you might not end up with any if you
I was gonna say I might order it and someone else might take it. That's out.
Daz retires in the pits. We have got Matt there picking up his first 3-second penalty. So Tom now is the only. Sorry, Tom and Tony are the only two with no penalties, which is looking good for Tom because right now he would go up to third.
Yeah, I think he would.
Maybe
Yellow
even
flag,
second.
What's going on there?
He might be just off second.
Oh, no. Damie's had a bit of a spin.
Damie definitely struggling. I have noticed Damie's a bit of a TT merchant right now because his qualifying pace is always excellent when he's been here. He's always probably top 3. But you get him in the race and he does have a few spins in him. Pete's starting to make a gap on this train that he had behind him, and this could be where the mediums start to go off a bit because he's starting to gain on Bray and Kaney's starting to lose on him.
Let's see. Let's have a look. Let's watch. Let's keep an eye on Copper and Tom and see if their hearts are still getting involved.
Shetty and Copper.
Yeah.
Ooh, Copper goes a bit wide there. Could get him a warning. He needs to be careful.
Oh my god!
Ooh. Damie retires in the pits. He's had enough.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ooh. Doing my best Gary Neville impression right there.
I think I think that's a bit of a racing incident. If you're going side by side through the S's, you're not going to both survive.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, I think both of them are technically to blame. I don't think he should be doing that personally, but you know, neither of them wanted to give any gap, so that's just how it goes. Pete is up into second. 7-second gap though to Matt. Do we think he can gain that?
He's gaining straight away.
Tom really needs to nail this time when he's got with that free air, because if he can gain back on the back of Kaney, Bray, and Pete, if he's still there by the time he gains, it's good. But
P3, maybe
right
P2.
now though, he's fighting for P4 really. He might just be able to get P3 if he really starts to speed up, but that gap is over 3 seconds right now.
He's not that guy really, is he?
No. He's too busy with his fucking full rack of ribs in the car.
Yeah. He had enough of the brisket flavoured monster and he's now just got a full rack of barbecue ribs.
I heard that when he goes to Toby Carvery, they have no food by the end.
That fucking place never runs out of food.
Except for when Tom's there.
Tom has to book a month in advance just so they get enough stock in on that day.
Could you imagine it?
He,
Go on. Could you imagine if Pete and Tom went to an all-you-can-eat together?
Fuck yeah. They might as well just. The workers would just stop what they're doing and just. I reckon they'd get like Karen, you know, like the Karen's diners where the workers are just fucking knobs. They just get that treatment.
I don't know,
you know. Birthday and they're just telling them to fuck off.
I don't know. I feel like it'd be the opposite because they'd be so grateful that someone is well, I don't know, because it's usually a fixed price, isn't it? So they're not really spending loads of money.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they are just dickheads to him. Just try and get him out eventually after being there for like 3 hours, eating like 200 kilos of food each.
Oh yeah. Tom's the type of guy, you know, like buffets, they lay it out where they put the stuff with the most carbs first.
So he wouldn't make it past the second dish.
He would, Tom would be the type of guy to skip all that shit and just go for the expensive, like, meats and fucking, like, horrific shit. Anything with vegetables he's skipping.
Oh, yeah. No, nothing healthy. That's not cool.
Yeah. Tom, he has gained half a second on the drivers in front.
I mean, Brian Core doesn't look like he has the pace of Caney.
No.
So maybe that will help Tom sort of catch up a bit. He'll get the extra DRS when he gains on Bray as well. 4 laps to go.
The race director, just to see if Mr. Produce has any like warnings.
Thank God there's only 4 laps to go, by the way, because once again, not a great race.
Horrific. He got a warning for crossing the white line in the pit exit.
Right.
But apart from that,
he's been a good boy.
He has no warnings.
Wow, that is good.
That's composure. And Tom is a guy who has no composure.
Yeah,
he's himself, really.
He is just all over the place.
Yeah.
But he's doing well so far.
I'm not just talking about the buffet.
Yeah. Do you reckon Tom's the kind of guy to eat loads and loads and then make himself sick so that he can eat more again?
Oh, 100%.
You reckon?
100%, yes.
Because, like, for Pete, for example, I don't feel like he's that sort of guy. I think he just finds ways to pack it all in.
Yeah. Pete's like a chipmunk.
And for Copper, for example, I reckon he can eat a lot as well, but he's just, like, he's a big boy, so...
Yeah.
You know, it makes sense.
He just doesn't stop fucking going height-wise, so I think he's alright.
But for Tom, like... I mean, he's not a small person, but he's not... He's not like the tallest person ever known.
No. He does
so
give 5'6" energy though. I can't lie.
You reckon?
Yeah, he does.
You reckon he's got a bit of little man syndrome?
Yeah. He says I've got little man syndrome. He has the definition of little man syndrome.
Sound
like a Tom goes for it. He's not gonna get it.
Oh, I thought he was gonna run into the back of Bray there.
Although Tom has got to get a move on because Kaney's almost got a 3-second gap to Tom.
No. He's good. He's only about a second and a half behind Kaney.
You're right. Yeah.
It's Pete. If he wants to beat Pete, he does need to get a move on. But right now he's sitting pretty secure in P3, honestly.
Yeah, I can see Tom just longing it out, and then we got to fucking listen to that cunt talk.
Yeah, you know, I mean, he'll give his usual speech.
And he'll talk
probably
about
give
why
me
he's
a
the
load of
best in
shit,
the
but
league. And then talk about why he deserved his break. No, Tom's really good. He doesn't ever moan and all that fucking shit. You know, it's the best admin we've got. You know, he does so much.
Yeah, but realistically, Red Brazil is clear of him, so.
Yeah. Really, if you had to tier the 4 main admins, like so you, Pete, Skills, and Tom, we're excluding True Copper.
Right.
What is your ranking of the most helpful?
Most helpful.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be a humble man and not put myself top. So I'll put Skills top. because he does all the
Skills does all the graphics,
all the points and
Yeah.
all that stuff, and he's set up a lot of the Discord stuff as well. On the server, he set a lot of that up. So I'll say skills first. Then I'd say probably me and Tom about similar, mate. I don't. I'm not going to say who's
very wide.
who's ahead of who, but
Yeah.
probably about the same for me and Tom.
Go on, Red Brazil.
And then definitely Pete last.
Yeah.
But the thing for Pete is that he did set it up originally, so you know he's always got that.
Of DRL. So he has
The Godfather, you may say.
Yeah. Oh, don't tell Pete's the Godfather. He'll fucking love that.
If you have a kid anytime soon, would you make Pete the Godfather?
No. Out of everyone, I'd probably say you.
Oh, stop it.
To be genuinely, I'd probably put you as the Godfather out of everyone.
I'm shedding a little tear right now. No one's ever been so kind.
I wouldn't let Skills anywhere near my child because he'd probably like fucking drop kick it or something just for a laugh.
No, I feel like Skills would be the one that you want if you want your child to be an absolute Rizzler in the future.
Yeah, he's the cool uncle, is Skills. He's not the weird uncle, he's the cool uncle.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I can't see Skills giving out any money though, like a cool uncle.
No.
I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't know for certain because I don't know like what he's like with money, but I feel like Skills gives off like really stingy energy.
Yeah. He's that type of guy that always remembers how much people owe him.
Yeah, or like he'll like buy you something for like £1.45 and he'll want exactly £1.45 instead of like £1.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I just get those vibes from him.
I get you. I hear it.
Because I feel like there's got to be something like majorly wrong with Skills that we just don't know yet.
Yeah. He's quite reserved as our Skills. As funny as he is, he's very reserved. We don't even know his girlfriend's name.
In fairness, I feel like his humour is a lot of like sort of bounce backs and like wit, not really like coming out and being like really loud or saying something inherently funny. Like Tom's obviously got like the eccentricity.
Yeah. Good word.
Thank you. I have got my dictionary out clearly today.
Go on, fella.
My thesaurus.
Hello. That's a dinosaur.
Right.
I'll tell you who else who I actually might let like near my child. I think I'd let Pete. I think Pete would be alright, you know.
No, Pete would definitely be alright to be fair because he's got his own.
Yeah.
He must know a bit about being around them at this point, and also all the time he spends outside schools. But we won't talk about that.
Yeah, that's a court case waiting to happen.
That's a different type of being good with kids.
Looking after. Yeah.
We're nearly at the end of this race, thank God.
Thank fuck.
Matt is coming round the final couple of corners. It's been a dominant performance from him, to be honest.
Very dominant.
Yeah, no one's really been able to keep up with him at all. Round the final corner he comes to take first place.
Yeah, Pete done Matthew.
Pete does well to get second. It's going to be Caney across the line in third, but Tom is going to take third with penalties added.
Championship, that Tom. Not a bad end to the drive really for him.
Not losing too much on Pete. He'll be happy with that, with how little he'd played the game, I think, before this race.
Yeah, he's going to have something to say about that as well.
Yeah. I mean, even if he'd have finished 20th, he would have had something to say about it. 20th in a 13-man race would have been pretty impressive, in fairness. But while Sparky finishes off his final lap, do you want to give your driver of the day and pedo of the day?
I think realistically Matt has to be driver of the day.
Okay.
You know, do you agree or do you?
Yeah, no, I think I do agree. I mean, he
Yeah,
started
it's
second
just
from the back,
yeah, it's a
and
dominant drive.
it was a domination, to be honest.
Pedo of the day. This one's harder because there's not any like massive like bit. Che had a bit of a flop. I thought he was going to do a bit better.
But he still
Tom
gained
Price
4
got past him,
positions,
but
so not
he
horrendous
did.
from Che.
Tony was Tony. You can't really give that man Pedo of the day for just driving the way he
Yeah,
does.
yeah,
BT is
standard
the
Tony
same.
performance.
Poor Sparky is just coming around the final corner. I don't know. What do you think for Pedo of the day? I haven't got.
I think for me it's got to be between Damien and Daz. I know it's easy to say with them both DNFing, but Daz especially started very near the front. He was doing alright for parts of the race, and then I don't really know what happened to him.
Wasn't Daz on pole?
No, Sparky was on pole, but Daz was somewhere near the front. He was either second or third.
Yeah. I mean, let's just invite Pete and.
Yeah, we'll get Pete and Tom in here. Don't think Matt will want to join, but that's fine. We get to end the stream quicker like that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it to Daz, just purely on how much he lost and dropped throughout that race. But yeah, Damie's given a strong case as well because he was ahead. He was leading the race at points and just completely fucked it himself. So either of them two for me. Oh, okay. Right, well, oh, Tom has as well. Lovely. Is Tom back? Hello. Right, you two include your audio. Finn is not here, so you're gonna have to deal with me, sadly. Could have been a Goal City interview stand right here, but obviously Skills decided to be a pedo.
Nothing unusual.
No, sadly not. Right, we'll start with Mr. Tom Barrett. Hello. How are you? How are you happy with your race today? Are you feeling really good? Are you yeah. Fuck's sake. Not this again, man. Vince Nevins has decided to destroy the party at this point, which is not what we want to see. Yeah, not really much I can do in this situation. Give me a sec. I think, sadly, boys, that is going to have to be the end of it. I know everyone was desperate to hear from Tom and Pete. But yeah, my Xbox does not like it. Obviously, Tom's gonna be devastated that he can't rant on the grid as usual, but you know, maybe it's good that we have a break from that. And you know, Pete was gonna give his usual depressing interview answers, so you know, you're not missing out on much. yeah, it's not. Not gonna. Wait, what's going on?